Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. It's been quite a while, but I've done some upgrades to my home theater, so I thought I would post a new video on some of the things that I've done. I've added some accent lights around my entertainment center. As you can see, they're the kind of purple, almost like a black light type of LED light. I have those around the console where my equipment's stored. See how they work? They're mounted up under a lip along the counter. I don't have these permanently done right now. They're just kind of stuck in place, and I still haven't actually finished terminating the connections and running the electric. It's just kind of plugged into the wall right now, and I just kind of have them in place just to kind of see how they're going to look. But while I was doing this, I thought, you know what, it might look good behind my movie poster boxes that I made, and I've made a few other videos on those that you can go watch. But so I just have them kind of draped around there right now, but you can kind of see the effect, which is kind of cool. It gives a the purple black backlight glow. It almost makes it look like it's standing off the wall a little bit. So I'm thinking about actually taking the posters down and maybe putting some of the LEDs at the top and bottom. I don't know about the sides because they'll be visible, so I may not do that, but maybe just at the top and bottom of both of my posters, and see what they look like. Here's what it looks like without, for my posters I haven't done anything with. And then if I scroll over here, you'll see it's kind of what it looks like with the blue accent lights on the poster, which I think is kind of a neat effect. So I'm going to give it a try and see, and I'll walk through some of the steps here when I get it down and show you what I'm going to do. I'll probably do my Anchorman poster first. I don't know, maybe the Pirates poster, but I'll do one of them, and I'll kind of walk through the steps with you and what I did to add the lights. Some other things I've done to the home theater that I'm working on. I actually had this plasma screen, 60-inch. That was my main viewing source, and I wanted more of the home theater experience. I didn't want to spend a ton of money, so I've done what I think is probably a pretty high quality home theater on a budget, if you want to say. It's not the best equipment, but not the worst either. The other thing I didn't want to do was dedicate a whole room to a home theater. I've seen a lot of people do that, and there's some really, really nice home theater rooms out there. But in my case, I don't know that I'll be at this house forever that we purchased. So, and I know in the real estate market nowadays that anytime you dedicate a room to something like that, it can actually lower your property value, because not everyone is interested in a home theater. So I have a fairly large basement, and I have it kind of segmented off. And we kind of dedicate an area to the home theater, but then the rest is, it's an open concept type basement, right? So we do other things. We have poker games, for example. We have billiards, other things that we do in the basement when we entertain. So I didn't want one closed off room. So what I settled on was a projector, and I had purchased the BenQ projector. I don't recall the model number right now, but it's about a $600 projector. It does a very, very good job. I was really impressed with this projector. So it gets highly, rated reviews on Amazon, and any place you go look at it, it's really rated well. So I bought that. The one thing I did was I installed everything myself, so that saved a ton of money. So for about $1,000, I put in the projector, and I also put in a 120-inch motorized screen. You can see it hanging up there that drops down. And I've done some other things too, like automate the lighting. All my lighting is fairly automated. I'll show you how that does. I'll put it on for what we normally do for movies. Kind of see how it lowers down there. And then I've also used a Harmony remote. And it's the Ultimate One remote. You can see it there. And it's really good. So I can just, for example, press Watch Fire TV, which I have an Amazon Fire TV stick hooked up on the projector. And you can see that it will lower the projector and fire everything up. Kind of get an idea here what it looks like. I may end up moving the movie posters as well, because they're blocked pretty much when the screen comes down. I'd measured it out, and I guess in my mind I didn't realize it being as big as it actually is when it when it arrived and I got it all installed. So I had to change some things, but you can see how that works. Sorry if the video is a little shaky. And that kind of gives you an idea of the screen size. So that's pretty cool. And I have the lights all automated along with here. So when I turn off this, you can see that the lights all come back on. The screen goes up. So there's some work that I had to do, some programming and things like that to get the screen and the lights and all that stuff working. Maybe I'll do a video on that sometime if anyone's interested. But yeah, so this is kind of my home theater as it stands today. I'm going to focus on doing the accent lights. Another project I'm working on is a small concession stand. You can see the case I purchased over here, and honestly, it's been a lot of work. I bought the display case off of Craigslist for like 60 bucks, and I basically had to restore it. It was in pretty bad shape when I got it. Had to kind of rebuild the base of it, and I'm redoing the shelving and stuff. It's got glass shelves and the lighting within the case because I don't want it to be a case where you walk behind. I don't have the room for that, so it's almost going to be kind of a self-serve thing where you would go in through the front. And right now it has these split shelves that are in it. Two shelves, and they kind of there's an intermediate post here that holds them. I'm going to take that out, and I want to get long shelves with no intermediate post. And I'm adding lighting into this as well. It has a fluorescent light in it at the top here, but it's just too bright, and because I'm actually using it backwards, the lights kind of shines right in your face. So that'll be coming out. I'll be putting some LED lights in there, and then I'll fill that full of candy and have my popcorn machine on it and so forth to create a concession stand. So that's kind of where my home theater stands. I'll have a video here on how to add these accent lights if you're interested. And thanks for watching, and sorry it's been so long since I've posted a video.